The United Nations has committed its continued support to Laos on its journey towards graduation from least developed country status. UN Resident Coordinator Kaarina Immonen reaffirmed the UN commitment during a speech at a reception held at the UN House in Vientiane on Friday to mark the 69th anniversary of the top international organization.
And a pleasure to welcome you all here.
Speaking at a reception held at the UN House in Vientiane on Friday to mark the 69th anniversary of the top international organization, attended by Minister of Health Professor Dr. Eksavang Vongvichit, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs Saleumxay Kommasith, and other representatives from the Lao government, development partners, members of civil society, and the business and diplomatic communities were in attendance at the reception held by the UN country team.
Fully integrated within the international community. Since joining the United Nations in 1955, Lao PDR has proved to be fully committed to the values of the United Nations Charter.
The UN Resident Coordinator Kaarina Immonen reaffirmed the UN commitment. The United Nations has committed its continued support to Laos on its journey towards graduation from least developed country status.
I celebrate in this friendly and welcoming country.
According to her, since joining the United Nations in 1955, Laos has proved to be fully committed to the values of the United Nations Charter and has actively contributed to the global agenda. She said that the government is taking major steps in turning the Millennium Development Goals into reality and that a lot has been accomplished towards building a prosperous state.
We work very closely with the government in supporting them achieving the Millennium Development Goals and the national targets that have been set. So what we are promoting is inclusive and sustainable growth, and also the delivery of services at all levels to the communities at local level and also at provincial and national levels.
The United Nations has provided support in promoting sustainable and inclusive growth and improved delivery of services to the population in the country since the late 1950s.
We are altogether 25 different United Nations agencies working in different sectors. We are working closely with the Ministry of Health on the provision of health services, with the Ministry of Education to reach out on educational issues. We work very closely with the Ministry of Planning and Investment to look at questions of planning, the preparation of the 8th National Socio-Economic Development Plan, also helping to monitor the progress of the 7th plan, which is being implemented, and most importantly, looking at this ambitious target of the Lao government, which is to graduate from the least developed country status by 2020, and to make sure that the steps necessary for that will be taken and measures implemented.
The UN Resident Coordinator thanked all partners, including the Lao government and the Lao National Assembly, donors, civil society actors, and the business and diplomatic communities for their collaboration, saying without their contributions, the achievements made would not have been possible.